fun announcement on the Young Turks. You know how we're doing the fundraising drive to hire journalists. We're almost there, brothers and sisters. We're at over $880,000, but we got to get to $1 million. At every $500,000, we announce a new team. First team was Nomika Kunst, who was part of Bernie Sanders' platform committee, had a Sirius satellite radio show. Now she's an investigative reporter for TYT. She's already working on the water crisis in Flint in Indiana. She's now tracking the DNC election. Go check that out at youtube.com/TYT Politics.
She's going to be in D.C. for the inauguration.
That's right. When we cover the inauguration all day long from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern on tytnetwork.com/live, Nomi and Jordan will be on the ground covering the protesters and the Trump supporters and the inauguration in every angle. So check that out. But as we're getting close to the end here, and we got to get to $1 million by inauguration, we decided to do have fun, bring back an old school thing that we did for the Indiegogo drive when we funded the studio. So back then we had folks name the cameras and the chairs. Okay,
still see the name right there.
I know Nick's name is back here somewhere. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, I'll have to get up for you to see it. I'll do that in a sec. So and we had a great set of folks, and we said that we'd leave it up for at least a year. We wound up leaving it up for 3 years. So now we're going to retire those and then start again, okay? So I want to thank all the people who did it. The guy we're not retiring is Stephen Perillo. He's the conference room upstairs.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
So the Perillo conference room is going to stay. He gave 15 grand to make this studio possible. Bless his heart. So that's going to stay. But the chair here, the chairs we thought of at the last second, we were like, I don't chairs for $5,000. And Nick Wilde jumped into it. He jumped in it. And Nick, you're the most famous guy that ever gave to TYT because everybody, when I get up, we take pictures with the guests. Tarantino, Jodie Foster, whoever else is in here, Jesse Ventura, they all see your name.
Bernie.
Yeah, because it's on the chair, right?
You know what? Nick Wilde's got your back.
Oh, yeah, Bernie,
Literally.
he saw it. Okay. So it's in a bunch of our shots. So we're going to name all the chairs. Now, there's a ton of chairs. I'll get to that in a second. And then the cameras. You remember Brian Weissman camera?
Yeah.
I hear Brian's running for office now. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Diana Francisco camera and the 241 crew up in Canada. They now 241 crew was not the owners of a pizza shop. They were guys who worked at the pizza shop and used to watch TYT on the TV there. Like you see CNN at some bars or shops or whatever. They had TYT running whenever anybody came into the pizza shop. So bless their hearts. So it's been 3 years. They had a great run, and thank you. You built all this, right? So now for the Watchers on the Wall campaign to hire the reporters, let's do it again, okay? So we've got 5 studio cameras in here that we use, like the one I'm looking at right here. I think that used to be Weissman's camera for a long time.
It still says Weissman.
Oh, it says right there on the camera, literally.
And that's Francisco. That one's not marked.
Okay,
because that's 241 crew.
That's
yeah,
241 over there. 241, you've got the JR shot when he's in the studio. Okay, anyway.
It's the R-rated camera.
So it's funny. I hadn't seen that sign in a while, and I still knew that was Brian Weissman.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 cameras in the studio. The 3 that are here. 4th one for when we do the power panels. The 5th one's for JR when he sits in that seat. And then, so those are how much? $5,000. Now, you're not getting the camera, and this is a donation to make sure that we could put some watchdogs on the government, to make sure we hold Trump accountable and the establishment accountable, but we will put your name on the camera, and everyone who comes in here will see it. We've also got 3 field cameras, for Jordan, for Nomi, and the new person you're going to hire. So we'll put names on those cameras as well, also $5,000. And we've got 13 chairs in the studio, okay? We've got the 4 main chairs that we use here on the power panel. We've got JR's chair, that's 5.
We got Anna's chair, the special no-back chair.
Oh, that's right, the no-back chair. Oh, I forgot about that. Maybe we have 14. We'll see how it goes. We've got the What the Flick chairs, we've got the Pop Trigger chairs, we've got the Game of Thrones chairs. So look, you guys, whoever comes first, you'll get to pick whichever chair and camera you want, okay? So, and good luck tracking it to our producers. Anyway, and then the 2 desks. There's the long desk, the taller one that we use for What the Flick, that is all the way from the current days. When we were on current TV, we used to use that, and we use it on some of the other network shows as well. And then this one. Naming the desks are $10,000, okay?
Well, wait. We got a third desk.
What's the third desk?
The think tank desk.
Okay, if
We've
any
only
of
been
you
filming
want
that for
to
2
name,
years.
if any of you want to name the think tank desk, bless your hearts, $10,000.
Yeah. The only desk when you name it, you'll be able to see it online in 4K, by the way.
Oh.
No big deal. Someday the rest of the network will catch up. We've only been doing it for 2.5 years.
And finally, we have a whole nother Studio B that you guys also helped to build, $20,000, and everybody who walks into the studio sees that it's your studio.
And by the way, I've got a new project I'm working on that will be filmed exclusively in Studio B. Get your name on it while you still can.
Okay, now if you guys say, wait, this is way too rich for my blood, I can't do this, bless your heart, man, we'll take $3. So, and right now, do you know over 25,000 people have donated.
That's amazing.
Okay, that's how you crowdsource. That's how they're accountable to you guys. Okay, and remember, we've raised it. Well, I hope we get to $1 million by Inauguration Day. That is literally 5% of the salary of Megyn Kelly, who just signed a deal with NBC. 5% of her salary. We'd have to raise 20 of those to hire one mainstream media anchor. But we're not doing that. We're hiring a whole team with every $500,000 because we make that dollar stretch because we love it and this is what we care about. And we want to be watchdogs. We want to be there for you guys. So if you have this and you can make that happen, bless your hearts. We'll love you forever. And you'll get to, not only do you get to feel ownership over the desk, the cameras, etc., but over the actual work product, what the reporters produce. So for years on, whenever they break a story, you'll get to say, I did that. So all of that is at tytnetwork.com/go. So go right now, go there and pitch in. And then, of course, if any of you guys decide to participate in that, we'll read your name on air and let everybody know, okay? tytnetwork.com/go. Let's make it happen. And we got to do it by Friday, by our special 12 hours of coverage on Friday, hopefully before Trump is sworn in.
Yeah.
And then we'll unleash them on Trump immediately. Thank you, guys. You know who created journalism you could be proud of? You did. Our audience helped us hire an investigative reporting team. Now we're going to go for a second. tytnetwork.com/go. Let's build the best reporting team in the country together.